I thought I would do another reading. See what we get. Yeah. Nine of Swords. Somehow, I got it all messed up. Let's see. I had that song stuck in my head. That rumor on the street is that our apples are delicious. I don't remember the next verse. Holy crap. A bunch just fell out. Usually I don't take it if they're a bunch. I feel compelled to. I make up the rules. Okay, let's start out with the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is all about balance. He's got a little dog there carrying a care package. Two of Pentacles. A lot of things going on there. We have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups usually is about marriage, is about a higher commitment. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Interesting. And we have the Lovers. Okay. Let's see. We have Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. As you're thinking, nines are almost completions. Tens are completions. Nines are that stage where it's ending. Tens are completion and beginning. You've made it. Tens are. You've made it. Nines are, you're in it. The Nine of Swords is that realizing different patterns of your life. You've been illuminated on different ways you have done things that have cause and effect. The other reading was all about consequences and gains. Gain and effect. It was consequences. Here's a finality. As you understand now the choices that you have made and where they have led, each one of these on the end are illuminated. You can see all of your cause and effects. You feel it. You feel, how could you not see it before? How could you not see the patterns? Now you have been illuminated to them. But here you are wondering, why? Why could I not see it before? The choices that I have made. I've always had someone lead me. I am realizing I don't need a leader. I don't even need a follower. You need someone that has seen you at your best and your worst. You're climbing up these mountains that are so treacherous that made you feel like you didn't know if you could make it. You felt alone. Your companion has always been beside you, but you have not felt that until now. Now you know. You are witnessing a change inside yourself, to walk beside, to not lead, not follow, but to walk beside and perhaps take an easier path. Didn't have to take these mountains, didn't have to climb up the hill, you could have walked through the valley. You could have taken different routes, different choices. You didn't see any other choices before you climbed and you fought your way. You worked so hard to gain strength to reach the top, to be able to slide down, to see from that vantage point. All has not been lost. Just because you didn't take an easier path, you might not have gained the strength to see from the very tip of that mountain. Right now, you are sitting, thinking, contemplating. You're realizing a lot of things about yourself, about all the past situations. You're feeling that right now. You're sitting in it. The Two of Pentacles steps in, balances. Balances between the physical and the non-physical. Realizes now that not only did he have someone beside him the whole time, now it's a give and take. Now it's a balancing, a working together. Balancing here. Very sure-footed. The Four of Cups. A lot of times I depicted a higher commitment. This, there is no others in this card. It is nature. It is self-balancing your own self. Centering your own self with that commitment that is higher. It is a higher commitment, but it's one of a lot of cards is depicted two. This is not, this is one. He is exposed. He is open. Sits with no shoes, with his head covered. He knows that the source that he is connected to, he's got his head covered. He is finding that in himself, the love of a higher commitment to yourself. To be able to sit with yourself in a place of love is the most connected you could ever be. It's a self-filling. It doesn't come from outside source. It comes from inside source. From your soul. From you. knowing that you can radiate that out. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The king of the knight of, I get this right, knight of swords in reverse. Upright. It's coming in fast with a higher thought, with an inspired action to do so. A lot of times the Knight of Swords go out just as quickly as they come in. They are the fastest moving knight in the deck. It is in reverse. It's not. Now it is not going out the same way, as fast as it come in. Now it is more balanced. It's still a higher thoughtness, but you had gone within, and the higher thoughtness does not come from outside source. It comes from inside source. It radiates from inside you out. So the highness that was being delivered so swiftly, that had that energy of going in and out, is no longer in and out. It's more balanced. It's still showing up. It still was in the reading, so it's still a Knight of Swords, a highness coming at you. But it's a more stable one. Some cards are better in reverse. It's just a little different perspective of the view you get, or the feel you get when you look at it, when you feel the energy of it. I never used to take reversals. I do anymore. I take them because I do get a little different perception of them. They still show up, so they still have that meaning, but it's like a little twist on it. And then the Lovers. The Lovers shows up. It is a card of 6. 6s are balance also. This is the Lovers. This is, okay, you've gone in to balance your shit out from knowing and your patterns and what you need to change in those patterns to get the received action that you want to get. You understand now. Everything is a matter of perception. But this is feeling where you can change your directive to get a different outcome, because you keep getting the same outcomes, because you keep making the same choices and keep making the same harder lessons than you need to take. I don't know where that card went to. There, oh, that's right there. I lost one. You keep seeing the different choices that you could have made, all the different routes you could have taken to get a different outcome. You see now, you've balanced yourself out. You've balanced out what you should have been loyal to all along is yourself. To connecting to the whole of who you are first. It is the wolf in all of us. I have the wolf tattooed on my belly. It is that wolf in us all, that spirit in ourself that is part, I don't want to see it as non-physical, because There's so much that a wolf, so many choices that it makes itself. It is a protector. It is family oriented, and yet it is a loner. It is the loner. It goes within on purpose, lives purposely to go within, to enter us all. Whatever spirit animal you relate to, it don't matter. They're all kind of here to show us ourselves. Very interesting. I find that the animals kind of are an instant karma detector. They can pick up energies that humans can't. Why some animals are drawn into certain humans and some aren't. We're finding that within ourselves. Our own choices and consequences, the karma that comes with that. We're recognizing it and what we have allowed and not allowed. We see a different perspective now, a higher one, a very high one, from the tip of the mountain. Because if we hadn't taken those harder choices, we wouldn't have been able to see from that higher perspective. We have found that the source and life force itself comes from inside us and pushes out. That what we get shows up around us. The stability of four walls to a house, four legs to a chair, four tires on a vehicle. Most. It's stable. It's a stable feeling from within. We have cultivated it inside of us, that life force, and have so much energy, endless, to go out, to reach out. It is very healing. I decided not to be in and out, no longer that in or out energy that comes in quick and leaves just as fast. To not do that. To lose that in and out energy because you've seen different patterns. You've balanced it, been stable in your footing, so stable. You sat barefoot, exposed on the ground, letting it come from out of you, nowhere from around in you. You have gained a different perspective. And you're solid in that perspective now. You're balanced with it. Balanced enough to not go in and out. To find the one that does walk with you in the physical. Because you have found your wolf within that is always within you. It's not outside of you. You walk now one with it, with yourself, that other aspect of yourself. So much so that it brings another into you. It brings the perfect pairing. Finally. In a grand explosion of two souls that are filling their destiny. Not only from the choices you've made to get to them, but also from the choices you've made to the soul contract that you sign before you come here, to this realm, to this state of energy that we transform, to push the envelope. Maybe that was one of your great grand plans, is to truly find the other part of that contract coming together. Beautiful. We've come so far. Seems like each reading is like another perspective, another understanding. To me, I think readings are timeless. I think you're supposed to find what is meant for you in whatever form that shows up as, and impart and take whatever resonates with you as a confirmation to what you already subconsciously know inside. We expand on the limits of time because you're meant to find what you're meant to find in divine timing. The same way I don't like to put a limit or a month or a time. I don't like to put a label on it. This is just for this person. We have so many different aspects